Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome to Yogi Yak. Welcome to another practice of gentle hatha with the theme grounding. Grounding hatha, that's what we're going to be practicing this morning. Now, it's a brand new week and it's been 16 weeks since we started our practice online on this platform. So we've been doing live streams on Facebook in Yogi Yak and also Yoga in You. So as you already know, we also have a YouTube channel, Yogi Yak, where videos are uploaded and we have a full-length practice and also short videos that you can use as part of your practice. So today's practice, grounding hatha. Right, now as humans we spend hours and hours our lives spending hours and hours in our heads, thinking, worrying, wondering, imagining and stressing. So what we're going to be doing today with the grounding poses, we're just going to channel the energy downward to ground. So instead of bringing the energy upward with all those stressing and worrying, with the grounding poses, we feel grounded and bring ourselves back to center. Morning Janice, hi, welcome. Right, so some of the poses that we'll do today would include a wide-legged fold, a wide-legged squat, challenging our balance with eagle pose, and then we come to sitting with seated forward fold, and before we come to relaxation we'll do supported fish. Now the key word here is supported. So before we start, just make sure that in addition to your cushion, your yoga brick, it'll be useful to have your yoga strap or anything similar. Okay, a cushion, a pillow, a tie or a scarf. All right, I hope you're ready for your grounding hatha practice today. Right, so this week there are some changes to our practice. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutation, and then we do the poses. We do a short relaxation before we end our practice. All right, so come to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Okay, so there's no rush. Let me just do this before we start. Okay, right, so come to mountain pose with your feet hip-width apart, standing at the top of your mat. Spread your toes nice and wide, grounding through your feet. Lift your kneecaps, draw your thighs up and back. Arms alongside your body, rolling the hips forward, relax your back. Roll the shoulders down, open your heart and standing tall. Now, bring your palms to face forward, grounding and feeling solid. Feel the connection to the earth. And feel the energy we can receive from Mother Nature. Then bring your palms to your heart center, softening the gaze, breathe through your nose, and together inhale, reach your arms up, exhale, open your arms wide and swan dive. Hands to the shins, pull the chest out, relax the shoulders, spine nice and long, reaching the crown forward. Next exhale, bend your knees, fold over your legs, bringing your chest to your thighs. The crown reaching down towards the earth. You can hold on to the back of your legs or just allow the arms to hang heavy by the side. Keep breathing. Your next exhale, bend your knees, hands to the mat, spread your fingers, legs back, plank with your legs straight, or feel free to bring the knees down. Align the shoulders above the wrists, neck long, the crown reaching forward. Engage your arms, draw the belly in, engage your back. Those with your legs straight, reach the heels back. Firm your thighs and breathe. Your next exhale, those with your legs straight, bring the knees down, and everyone hug the elbows in. Release the upper body down slowly and gently. Release the top of your feet, toes pointing back, hands underneath the shoulders, or option, bring the elbows down, align the elbows and the shoulders, come down to your forearms. This is Sphinx, gentle back bend, or Cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders, you lift your heart higher, little bend in the elbows. Either way, make sure the legs are engaged, pressing the top of your feet into the mat. You engage your back, open your heart, and soften the shoulders. Next exhale, chest down, relax your back. Now bring your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes under. Inhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back, feet hip width apart. Spread your fingers, hands shoulder width apart. Roll the upper arms inward, feel the charge up in your arms. Keep the knees bent for now. Align your head with your upper arms and look back. Right, start to walk the dog out. Straighten one leg and bend the other knee. And keep moving. Then you come back to center. Inhale, you draw your thighs up. Exhale, gently release the heels down. Bend the knees as much as you like, or hold here with your legs straight. Whether your heels touch the mat or not, that's not the goal. Making space is. Come back to your breath, knees soft, walk to the top of the mat. Knees bend and fold, arms alongside the body, or bring your hands to the back of your legs. Engage your back, pressing into your feet, hands to the shins, pull the chest out. And inhale, ground to lift. Palms together down to your heart center. We've completed one round of sun salutation. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open your arms wide, swan dive. Hands to the shins, pull the chest out. Relax your gaze, relax the shoulders, lengthening the neck, the crown reaching forward, and the spine nice and flat. Exhale, knees soft and fold. Stay here with your knees bent, or option to go deeper by straightening your legs gently. Push the knees back. Exhale, release. Hands to the mat, you spread your fingers. Step your legs back. Come to plank or half plank. Keep breathing. This time, option to release strong with control, or release gently, bring the knees down first, then the upper body down. Inhale, when you're ready, you scoop your chest up. You listen to your body, bend back to your own degree, Sphinx or Cobra. Open your heart, engage your back, engage your legs. Relax the shoulders, relax your neck, and breathe. Exhale, release. Inhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to set yourself up. Legs straight, knees bent, or walk the dog out. Now smooth the breath out, making space between your breaths. As you draw your thighs back, lift your hips higher and feel your spine getting longer. Softening the knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. And then fold with your knees bent or legs straight. Engage your back, chest away from the thighs, half lift. Root to rise, inhale, back to mountain, arms open wide, palms together down to your heart center. And last round, pick up the pace, one breath, one movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Synchronize the breath with your movement. Exhale, fold. Hands on the mat. Exhale, legs back, plank or half plank. Breathe. Release gently or strong. Engage your back. Inhale, lift your heart. Broaden across the chest, engage your legs, soften the shoulders. Slowly release. Inhale, pressing into your hands, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. For the next 3 breaths, you breathe deeply and smoothly as you create length, strength and space in your entire body. Softening the knees and walk to the top of the mat. And then fold, knees bent or legs straight. Engage your back, pressing into your feet, half lift. And strong back all the way up to mountain. Palms together, down to your heart center. Standing tall, gaze soft, inhale. And exhale, release, let go. Okay? Right. Now, no rush. So take a breather here. We're done with the 3 rounds of sun salutation. That's our warm up. We're going to come to our first Hatha pose. Wide-legged fold. Now I'll be showing you 2 variations. You decide based on what your body tells you whether to go a little bit deeper or take a step back as and when you need to. Right, let's set ourselves up. Stand with your feet wide, about 3.5, 4 feet wide. Turn the toes out slightly, pointing out to 45. As a guide, you stretch your arms out about shoulder height. Align the ankles underneath the wrists. Okay, especially those of you with long legs, you need to spread your legs, place your legs a little bit wider. Right, now you bring your arms behind your back. Option 1 is to grab your opposite elbows, opposite arms. Easy with the stretch. Option 2 is to clasp your hands, pressing the palms together. Straighten your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open your heart. Now, give this a go. If at this juncture you find that this is just a bit too much for you, okay, it's not going to do you any good, come back to the first variation. Now, grounding through your feet, especially the outer edges of your feet, pressing them into the ground. Little bend in the knees. We can go deeper when we come to the forward fold. Lift your heart, relax the shoulders, fold from the hips, bring the heart forward and down. And slowly Let the head go. Looking back, keeping the gaze soft. Those grabbing your opposite arms. Rest your arms on your back. Take it easy. Those clasping your hands, you can keep your arms low or start to deepen the stretch, bringing the arms up towards the sky, or go deeper if you think you can go a little bit further, only by listening to your body, not your mind, not your ego. And then option to straighten both your legs. You can stay here with your knees bent or gently straighten your legs, pressing into your feet, engage your back. Now keep the neck long, no tension in the neck. Breathe here and hold. You come back to your breath. You gently release your arms, relax the shoulders, bend the knees generously and bring your hands down to the mat. Ready for wide-legged half squat. You're going to walk your hands to the right and then start to lower the hips. The right foot is flat or the heel is off. You have your prop, okay? So if you think that you're quite low and having a break will just help you to support your back, you can take this option. With your hands stay down, so the right knee is bent, the left leg is straight. You can have your left foot flat or flexed, okay? Now support your back, hands stay here on the mat. While you look down, don't round the back. Lift your heart, relax the shoulders, lengthen the spine. Now, feel the stretch as you open your hips. Feel that stretch in your left hamstring, calf. Now, you can stay here, breathe. It's okay. But if you think that you can go a little bit deeper, you can straighten your back, lift your heart, come to center, and bring your palms in front of your chest. Keep breathing. Give this a go. If it's too much, come back to the first variation. Your next exhale, slowly hands down. Right. Walk your hands this time to the left. We need to do the other side. Okay, now you can stay here. Hands stay down, support your back. Don't go any further if you think that's not going to do you any good. Okay, to sit on your heel, go ahead. You need to sit on a prop, stack your props to support your back. Hands can stay down. Keep the spine long, neck long, soften the gaze as you look down. Okay, to go one step further, only if the body allows you to, you can come to this variation. Your heart facing forward, palms to your heart center, and hold. Your next exhale, you gently release, hands down to support your back. Slowly come back to center, bend the knees, body center, hands down. Pressing into your feet, you engage your back. We're gonna come up strong, reach your arms forward, grounding through your feet. Inhale all the way up. And then arms open, hands to your hips. Bend the knees, bring your feet closer, slowly, and together. Okay, right. Take a moment here, no rush, to move on to the next pose. Right, the next one is a balancing pose. Right, it's useful to have a prop. So we're gonna do eagle. For those of you who got the time to read my post, you pretty much have an idea the poses that we'll be doing today to ground. So today's practice is all about grounding, grounding hatha. Right, come to mountain pose. So have your feet about hip width apart. You have your prop. Place your prop close to the right leg, okay, next to your right leg. Right. Now, you're grounding through your right foot. Spread the toes, pressing the foot into the floor. Hands to your hips. Alright, now you shift your weight to the right side, you relax your left. What we're going to do here, we're going to cross the legs or wrap if you're okay to go deeper. So you cross your left leg on top of your right. You use the prop to bring the floor to you. Stay here and then start to bend the knees deeper, or you wrap it all around, all the way around the bottom leg, and make sure the hips facing forward. Too much, you can rest your left leg on the prop. No prop, place it on the outside of your right foot all the way down to the floor. And then opening the hips a little bit more, sinking the hips deeper. You stay here, or palms to your heart center, easy with the shoulders in your arms. Or option to come to eagle arms is the right arm on top, cross at the elbows or the upper arms, palms facing out, relax the shoulders, spine nice and long, align your head, neck and your spine. Or if you're okay to wrap your hands as well, meeting the palms and keeping the spine long. Fix your gaze, balance. Keeping the back strong, draw the belly in, activate the core, stack your head, neck and your spine. Your next exhale, relax your arms, hands to your hips, slowly straighten your legs, relax your hips and reset. Okay, now you move your prop to the other side. Come to mountain pose first. Hands to your hips. Engage your left leg. Shift your weight to the left side. And then see how you feel on this side. There's no need to rush. Okay to go deeper by all means. And sinking the hips. Hands stay on the hips or palms to your heart center. Hold your eagle. Option, wrap your arms and come to eagle arms. Breathe. Your next exhale, relax your arms and slowly release your hips. Come back to center and relax. Okay, breathe easy. Now, you sit on the mat. If you need to sit on a cushion, on a prop, go ahead. And then extend your legs in front of you. grab your strap, your tie or your scarf if you think they'll be useful to help you go deeper into this seated forward fold. Alright, now legs in front of you, relax your legs, then have your feet together, arms alongside your body, relax the shoulders. Okay, before that, those of you using a strap, loop it around your feet. Alright, now sitting up nice and tall, grounding through your sit bones, lift up through the crown, lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders, relax your gaze. Now start to engage your legs, flex your feet, pull the toes towards you, lengthening the back of your legs. Upper body soft. Together, inhale, open your arms wide, arms up, shoulders soft. Once again, you fold from the hips, bringing your heart forward, lengthening the spine. See where your hands land. Those of you not using any strap, any prop, see where your hands land. Wrap your hands around your feet, your ankles, your shins. Those using a strap, use it as an extension of your arms so that you can go deeper. One more stretch, bringing the heart forward, lift your heart. Exhale, softening the shoulders, bend the elbows and fold. Relax your head, relax your neck. Legs engaged. Back flat or just work with your body. Okay? As long as you stretch mindfully, lifting your heart and no rush to fold, wherever you are. Breathe through your nose. See if you can soften the shoulders, refine the pose. Engage the legs a little bit more, flex your feet. And breathe. Come back to your breath, you engage your back, let go of your strap, reach your arms forward, and everyone, strong back, body center, look forward. Exhale, arms down, relax the shoulders, and relax your legs. Okay, let's rest in child's pose. Knees and feet together, or big toes touching, knees wider than the hips, and let the upper body go. Now you get creative with your props. We're all different. We feel different each day, each practice. So if you need to use more props today while resting in child's pose, you do what you need to do. You do you. To your breath, and then slowly hands underneath the shoulders, pressing into your hands, engage your back, inhale, lift your heart, lift your head, and come to sitting. Now the last pose before relaxation, the key word here is supported. we're going to move on to supported fish. Right, so the whole idea here is to lift the heart, lift the chest, so the heart is higher than the shoulders, than the head, to counter stretch the forward folds that we've been doing earlier. Okay, so let's set ourselves up. So I'm gonna use a cushion to support my head, using 2 bricks to support my back. So you need to use something similar, books, okay, something soft for the head, a folded blanket, a towel, that will do. So let me repeat, the heart, okay, is higher than the hips, than the shoulders, than the head. So this is for the back. And then you slowly come to one side and lie on your back. Keep the knees bent and slowly pressing into your feet. You need to adjust your props. If you don't need anything for the head, just allow the head to go all the way down, resting on the floor or your mat. If, just like me here, 2 bricks is too high, because we want to have the hips down. As you can see here, there's a gap between my lower back and the floor. So what I'm going to do here is just too much for me. Instead of using 1 brick lower setting, I'm taking the middle setting and then slowly releasing the hips down. That's much better for me. Alright, so you take some time to set yourself up. So now I have my hips all the way down. The head is supported with a cushion or all the way down to the mat, that's fine. So we get a bit of a lift here in the heart. Okay, we're not using our own effort to come to fish. So I would like you to, I strongly encourage you to grab some props, things in the house to help you to come to supported fish. Right, here, keep the knees bent, feet flat on the mat, arms away from the body, palms facing up. Align your head, neck and your back with your heart lifted, and make sure the hips are down. So you see a curve here in the spine. Right, I'm quite settled here. So you take your time, and once you find your edge, only you know, once you arrived to that place, then you start to get still. Allowing the heart to open, the upper back to stretch. Gentle stretch along the front of the neck. Softening the shoulders. Legs soft and breathe. Now you come back to your breath. Okay, make sure the knees are bent, knees and feet together. And slowly you engage your back, roll onto one side and move the prop that is supporting your back away from you. If you want to keep the pillow, the cushion for the head, that's fine. Then slowly roll onto your back and Hug your knees into your chest. Now, you massage your back, your spine, rock side to side or back and forth. And then come back to center, hug your knees. Inhale, option to lift your head, forehead to your knees, shoulders forward, rounding your back. Exhale, head down, relax your neck. Arms down, relax the shoulders and feet flat on the mat. Right, now you come to recline TP. Feet wider than your hips, knees together, or lying on your back with your legs straight and have your feet wider than your hips. Get comfortable. Okay, your arms away from the body, palms facing up, or one hand on your heart, the other hand on top of your belly. Once you feel grounded, you feel comfortable, gently close your eyes. Softening, smoothing out the breath. Allowing the body to sink deeper and deeper as you exhale. If you notice any discomfort, tension or tightness in the body, breathe into those areas. Allow them to soften and relax. Making space between the breath and space within the body. Now take this time to make space between your thoughts. Create spaces to slow down your thoughts. Gently come back to your breath. Bring your feet together and float your arms overhead. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, gently release. Bend your knees and roll onto your right side. Blinking your eyes open, engage your back and slowly come to sitting. Right, sit with your legs crossed, legs straight in front of you, or sit on your heels. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me for this practice, grounding hatha. Right. Okay, so alright, so that's the practice, first practice for the week. This is week 16, brand new week. I hope that gives you a good start to the new week. It sets off at the right tone, the right pace. So whatever this week brings, face it head on, face it with positivity, and always stay grounded. Right. So for those of you joining me tonight before bed for some gentle stretch, short and sweet pre-slumber stretch to relax and unwind. That will be, I think, at 8:30. Just a 15-minute practice. You can do it on the bed, holding your phone in front of you. All right, we're going to start with just a gentle breathing technique, 1:2, before we do some very simple, gentle body stretch. So on that note, I sign off now. Hope to see you soon. Until then, have a great day, have a great week, and bye for now.